Have you ever heard the claim that people who use Internet Explorer have lower IQs? In 2011, a Canadian company called Aptiquant published a study making exactly that assertion, and it set the entire world ablaze. Major outlets like BBC and CNN picked up the story, and the internet erupted into a frenzy. Comments flooded in saying things like, "I knew IE users were hopeless, and glad I switched to Chrome." But here's the truth, it was a complete hoax. The company behind the research, Aptiquant, did not exist. It was a fabricated entity. The staff photos featured in the paper had been lifted from unrelated websites, and every piece of data, every chart, every figure had been invented from scratch. So why did it spread so far and so fast? Because people wanted to believe it. Mocking Internet Explorer was practically a ritual in online culture at the time, and confirmation bias kicked in so hard that nobody stopped to question it. When something looks like authoritative research and lines up perfectly with what you already believe, people tend to skip the fact-checking altogether. In the end, the person behind the stunt was identified as a web developer based in Canada. His motivation was deep frustration with having to support IE6. At the time, maintaining compatibility with outdated browsers was an enormous burden for developers. And rather than simply complaining, he chose to ignite a public conversation by grabbing attention in the most provocative way he could think of.